All right, so today I'm gonna go to the National Archives. Right now it's 9:57, so they're about to open at 10. I was trying to get there a little earlier, so we're almost there. We're kind of racking up minutes here on the bike. We are on New York Avenue. There you go, see the dome up there. I don't know if I want to go to the archives now. Doors just opened right now. Kind of wanted to hit the Natural History Museum. That was gonna be like the main course for the day. Here's a bike ride. We gotta park this thing. $6. That was a $6 bike ride. I was kind of cruising around a little too much with all the detours. Could have been cheaper. We got the Natural History Museum right there. And all museums usually open at 10 a.m. This is the museum I wanted to hit up today, but since it was early, I was gonna try to hit the National Archive. That museum, you get there early, like 9:30. Wait in line outside. You're probably gonna be the only one. It's worth it because once the doors open at 10, you're like the first one up in the rotunda, so you go to the second floor. There's this room called the rotunda. You get the whole room to yourself for like a few minutes before the whole crowd, like all these people here, before the whole crowd gets in there. You just shoot up to the second floor real quick, and then you have the Declaration of Independence, you have the Constitution, and then you have the Bill of Rights. All those fancy documents in one room, all to yourself. That's pretty cool. We made it to the Natural History Museum. We're greeted by this guy here when you first walk in. Oh, I'm gonna do something here. Let's try to do a little spin shot. That is pretty cool.
We're here.
Whoa, look at that. Carved elephant ivory. These are examples of illegal ivory pieces sold in the U.S. and around the world.
Hey, guys,
sad.
Make sure you stick with your group.
Wow. All those pieces of ivory. Look at this room full of ivory. Over 100 elephants were killed to supply the ivory in the center case. Just that center case alone. All of it seized from a jewelry distributor and 2 retailers in New York City. Terrible. Look at that. Ocean hog. Northern short fin squid. What do you think of that? It's like an alien. That looks like an alien. Japanese spider crabs. Get that giant crab up there. Big ass crab. These crabs right here can have legs that are 12 feet long. Jellyfish burgers, would you eat this? Looks like something from SpongeBob. So more jellies means less fishies. Wow. That's a sea cucumber. That's a peanut worm. A shark that fits on your palm of your hand. Look at his eyes. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Got a funny little face. Look at that guy. Looks happy. It's a big ass lobster. Whoa, look at this. Damn, that's cool. Giant whale. This place is cool. It all depends on how much you really want to learn. There's a lot of information. You could spend a lot of time here. Sardines, these are my guys right here. Eat these with a little bit of olive oil, some toast, maybe some crackers with some butter, and just stink up the whole place. Portuguese man of war. Oh, you know, I heard of these guys. Dangerous. There was a movie I saw. This woman, she was trying to swim across from Florida to Cuba. She came across these things and it ended her swim. She ended up doing it, but like the first attempt she made to swim across from Florida to Cuba, she got like stung by one of these man of wars. These are like the things out there that people were warning her about. So we got Homo neanderthalensis. Homo erectus, 143,000 to 1.89 million years ago. Paranthropus boisei, 1.2 to 2.3 million years ago. Look at this guy. It says that we are 60% genetically similar to banana trees. And we're 75% genetically similar to chickens, gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans. Wow. right, so let's see.
What would you look like as an early human? 3, 2, 1. Does your photo line
Dude, I
up
look
with the
scary.
guidelines to the early human species you want to become?
This guy.
You will be.
Oh my god.
You are now Homo neanderthalensis.
Look at this little boy here.
Now look, it's a movie.
Now trace out lines.
This is the Hope Diamond. Look at this. Is this a mummy? All right, so that's a wrap for the Natural History Museum. We're gonna check out another museum. It's only 12:46 right now. Spent a good 2.5 hours here, but I'm gonna get some coffee right now. There's a place right here down the street. It's called Good Company on Pennsylvania and 6th Street. So I'm gonna go get some caffeine, probably more affordable than the cafes in the museum. I saw a burger in there for like 21 bucks. I don't even think you get fries. You know, we're just gonna walk through the sculpture garden here. Got the water fountain on too. This is a sculpture garden. Here's another sculpture. It's like a spider. I'll come back and do a video of the sculpture garden tour. This guy's just washing his feet here. They have a duck ramp. Gotta find some ducks. There they are. Beautiful day. Let's check this side out actually. Look at that, come on. That building right there, that's the archives building.
just like I literally feel like I'm
Gotta get some coffee. We come down a little bit this way. We're gonna get the coffee shop.
in our city with University of Ghent.
So I'm gonna hop on one of these. Man, the scooter's so fun. Probably the best way to get around on the mall. If you want to see all the monuments, all these museums out here, you probably just have to hop on a scooter. This is the mall. There's the Capitol. Let me stop right here. I love these scooters. I wish I had one of my own, so I don't have to keep paying for it. $3.66, 4 minutes and 28 seconds. Hirshorn Museum entrance. We are open. Let's go. Is this the entrance? There's a sculpture garden right out here. Whoa, look at this. This is a really cool building. The design, the architecture is really nice. Look at this. This is cool. I love this architecture. There's like three, counting the ground floor, then there's 3 floors up here. Man, I have a good feeling about this place. Look at this guy. Stainless steel. Moving on. Here's the other side of the sculpture garden. Oh, they have a gelato stand. Now serving gelato 12 to 5 p.m. Hey, this is Dolcezza. This is a coffee shop in my neighborhood. We have one in DuPont Circle. And they have gelato there too. But this is like a little stand version of the coffee shop. So far, that's been my favorite coffee shop. All right, we're going in. That's the outside tour. I'm excited for the inside. Look at this guy. Okay, so just got the bag check. Got a pamphlet here. There is 3 levels. Red head. Nice. Back. This is the first floor. Torso of a young man, right there. Can you see that? That's a young man. It's really nice. I don't know if that's a human. Painting here. That one's really nice. Look at the colors on that one. What exactly is happening here? Are they on a boat? Looks like they're on a boat. But then that guy's holding a big ball. That looks like a dog in the middle. Okay. This looks like Obama's inauguration, maybe. Dang, look at the trash that was left behind. Ben's Chili Bowl. This is actually near the venue I'm gonna go to tonight. Since 1958, a Washington landmark, Ben's Chili Bowl. Look at this, they have like a companion piece to this sculpture. Yeah, in the living room looking out the window. I wonder if other people can see her. Looks like there's other apartment buildings there. She's naked, but she has her shoes on. Look at this guy. This guy looks like he just lost a bunch of money. Steeplechase Park. Whoa, this is really interesting. They're like on a carousel up there. Oh, that's probably what it is. They were spinning around. They're all dizzy, and then all these people are like kind of just laughing at them in the middle. And then all these people are swinging around. She looks like she wants to get off. Wet and Wild. This is Wet and Wild. That's a wild name for a water park. A lot of colors going on here. This is a cool museum, guys. Hirshorn Museum. A lot of ground to cover. Okay, I'm gonna just go over here because I hear something starting in this room. Whoa, what the heck is this?
I'm going over here to the one at the station. We get a dollar, we get a dollar one.
Look at this room.
I need this job or something.
Whoa. This is a crazy room. Do and echo. The key to freedom is turning our attention to understanding ourselves. Like the Dalai Lama said, an artificial flower is just as good as a real one because it reminds you of the real flower. Look at this room. Once you've got the message, hang up the phone. Look at this astronaut, man, this is so cool. He's like tethered to the moon. Oh wow, this is crazy. Guys, you could spend a long time reading all these quotes here. What war is this? What time is it? They say you die 3 times. First, when your heart stops. Second, when they put you in the ground. Third, the last time someone says your name. I've heard that quote before. Look at this. Some things are defined by their absence. When will I be free? We're gonna move on. Okay. That was pretty cool. We're gonna move on here. Look at this. Oh, this looks cool. Wow. All right, so we're not done yet with the first floor. So yeah, there's only one side, if you're wondering. These are cool. What? Exit here to bypass strobing. Oh my.
Expression deep can be, capitalism dying can be, all see nightfall by water, round noon over slums, shipped in a dropper, saw face under fingertips trembling can be trained because of train because world can be, Sean Casey in Ireland can be, Lucian in China can be, Brett Whalen, Gorky Riffin, Langston Hughes, Steaming can be, train birds, main man can be, Big Maybell can be, workout, expression, Maguni, Afro Blue can be, all of it meaning, essence, revelation, everything together, wailing in unison, a terrible wholeness.
Adam Pendleton pickets charge the culminating Confederate infantry assault on Union forces on the final day of the Battle of Gettysburg. Look at that. Look at that. You could just, if you look closely, there's like, these are like bungee cords. Whoa. So, okay, we're gonna check that out later. We're gonna move on to the outer circle. Okay. Drapes. But look at that, that is cool. Oh, look at this room. Oh, this is such a good view, guys. Wow. Such a great view. One of the best views I've seen so far. Oh, that is cool. Look at this. So this is a acrylic disc, and then there's a light source right here. And then as it moves around, you see those rainbows. Man, imagine watering this. Oh, you got a little TV here. I think that's it. We're done. All right, we're going to go down, get some food now, and we got a show to go to later on in the evening. They have guided tours most days. 11:30 and 2:30, they have guided tours. We gotta check this out, okay. Oh, it's a gift shop. Oh, there's more. We're not done. You know what? I'm gonna come back to be continued. I'll leave you on a little cliffhanger, but there's a whole nother floor, I guess, with more exhibits, so I'm gonna save that for next time, because I will come back, and yeah, I'm just hungry right now, so I gotta go. Here's the gift shop. Rice Bar, that's the place I'm going to. See, it's hot now, like, you just never know what to wear for the day. Rice Bar, Capitol Gallery, let's go. All right, yo, I'm gonna turn off here, get some food, and I'll be right back. We're gonna find a scooter, and we'll probably check out the wharf, or maybe the Jefferson Memorial. You know, I haven't done the Jefferson Memorial yet. Yeah, I think I want to do a scooter. Maybe we can hit up the Jefferson Memorial while we're down here, because I haven't been on this side of the tidal basin down here. So we're gonna do that probably. Yeah, then we'll head back up to DuPont Circle, and then hit up the Black Cat for the music later on tonight. There's the Jefferson Memorial coming up. Finally made it to this side of the tidal basin. This is a side I'm not used to seeing, the Washington Monument. So there's your Washington Monument. And here is the Jefferson Memorial. My first time here, the Jefferson Memorial. Oh wow, look at that. That's the big dome. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Thomas Jefferson. Every direction I go, there's like a photo shoot going on, and I don't want to get in the way. Yeah, Jefferson Memorial, it's kind of out of the way relative to all the other monuments out here. So I think scooter is like the best way to get here, or bicycle. So yeah, I would just scoot or bike. That's what I plan on doing right now to get back. There it is. All right, let's get a move on. You know, the golden hour would look pretty sick here. Here's the MLK.
And then guess what I got from
Can't ride the scooter here. See, it locks you out in certain areas. Just trying to get out of the no ride zone. Thank you. Just got off the scooter. We're pretty much doing the monuments tour right now. Didn't really expect to be doing this. The Korean War Veterans Memorial. This is the Korean War Veterans Memorial.
And then we got this one.
They laid out some flowers. There it is, Lincoln Memorial. So we saw Jefferson Memorial and the Lincoln Memorial today. Same day, pretty cool. There it is. Over here we got the, what used to be a reflecting pool. Hasn't been reflecting very much lately. There it is. Yesterday, Trump was here actually. All these SUVs started driving on the pool here. They have a long way to go. I am done scooting. I think I've exceeded my weekly scooter budget. So I'm gonna just take a bus. Nice day at the mall. Look at that, they're looking right at you. The first representation of an African American on the National Mall. Wow. Oh, look at this, you got a little squirrel here. There's two.
Because he's trying to bite me.
Feeding squirrels. Oh, look at that. Somebody left a note to the family of Juan Angel Elias, St. Francis Catholic School, Yorba Linda, California. Hey, how about that? Yorba Linda back home. Yorba Linda out here, dropping letters.
Just spell my last name.
That's cool. We're leaving the mall now. Finding a bus stop here. Back in my neighborhood, finally.
We made a movie, we put out an album. The movie itself, we're trying to figure out how to show it to you guys. Alright, you guys ready?
All right, y'all, that's a wrap for tonight. Long day.